Hi class. This lesson is to explain how we are going to be using non-standard measurement again, but this time it's going to be larger objects. For example, I have here a bunch of forks that I found in my kitchen. Remember, when you are measuring all of the forks or whatever object you decide to use, they have to be the same length. So make sure they're the same size. And I also have pieces of paper. You can use any two objects that you have at home. It could be markers, it could be your own feet, something big, not like little paper clips or like the other time that we did it, okay? So your assignment says that you have to measure your sofa, but I'm gonna give you an example of how to measure this table. So first I'm going to use the forks to measure my coffee table. I'm gonna start all the way at the end and make sure I'm right at the edge of the table. And I'm putting the fork face down so that this part is touching the table, and I can put the next fork touching it just so. So it's right beside it. So that's 2 forks. Let's keep going. It has to be touching. 3rd fork, and let's go again. Touching. And touching. And touching. Ooh, it's just about right. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 forks long. In my journal, that's what I'm going to write. My table is 6 forks long. All right, now I'm gonna see how many pieces of paper I need to measure my table. Do the same thing with the paper. It has to be right on the edge. And then the next piece of paper has to be touching it, but not overlapping. Not on top, just touching it. Okay, now the next piece of paper. Touching it, but not overlapping. We don't want to push it either so it doesn't go off. Okay. The table is shorter than this paper, so I'm not going to use this one because it's not even half a paper. So I'm just going to count these. 1, 2, 3, 4 sheets of paper. I'm going to write that down too. My table is 4 sheets of paper long. Now I'm going to compare the two. How many forks did I need? 6. How many sheets of paper did I need? 4. Which one did I have more of? The fork. So I can make my sentence like this. I needed more forks than sheets of paper to measure my table. Why did I need more forks than sheets of paper? Well, because the fork is smaller or shorter than the piece of paper. So the smaller it is, the more you need to measure something big. Now it's going to be your turn. You're going to measure your sofa using 2 different units of measurements that are bigger. It could be your feet, markers, crayons, forks, spoons, knives, paper, whatever you have at home. Have fun and show me how you measured and what you wrote in your journal when you post your work. See you guys next time.